member of this species. His name is Luca, and you wouldn't think he's found anywhere in the Sonoran Desert region, but he's from this tropical deciduous area I talked to you guys about. So this is Luca, and he's a Mexican military macaw. He's pretty, isn't he? So why do you guys think we call him Mexican military? What's that? Why is that his name? I mean, take a look at it. What do you think? Colors. So he's got that solid green, and then he's got that red band across his. Come here, turn around so people can see you, goober. So then he's got that red band across his eyebrows. Hi. You get a little too close for me. I know. I've got the nuts. I know you're obsessed. Come there. Come this way. So that red band kind of shows you where that Mexican military macaw thing comes from. I make him stretch so I don't get bits and smarts like that. So you guys notice some things. That's the other reason why I like fighting him. He's kind of a he likes the ladies, as you can tell. He likes ladies with dark hair. So we got one here that's got darker hair right up front, so he's getting a little flirty flirt. I do. You have dark hair, yeah. We've got another one over here, like that darker brown. You guys are getting close. You're kind of on the cusp. He has to be a little darker, but he gets a little flirty. So he does have that band there, and that tells him that that's where he gets his name. But his real name is Luca, and he was born here at the museum. His parents still live here. I know, he's so excited right now, you guys can't tell. So he was born here, and then he was taken from his parents because his parents didn't treat him very well. They were very nice to him. Yeah, I know, they were mean, huh? And then he was hand-raised. They can do something fun. You want to do the big one? Come on.
No.
So that just lets you guys know and see like how he can use all of his adaptations that he has. He has that big beak, it helps him climb. Those lovely, lovely feet help him hold on really tight. You saw how tight he could hold on to that branch? And he can do that because he's got zygodactyl feet. He's got 2 toes in front and 2 toes in back, and that helps him hold on to things better in his environment. So that's what helps him get around. And you'll notice that he's just destroyed that shell. So what do you think that would do to a finger? Yeah, pretty dangerous. So these guys can use that beak, take a broom handle, you hand it to them, and they can just go snap and snap it in half immediately. So that kind of tells you the power that they have in that beak. These guys are very, 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 very intelligent. They have the intelligence level of a 2 to 3-year-old child. The 2 to 3-year-old child, that's their formative years. That's when they're learning the most and they're absorbing everything. That's when they're the most obnoxious too, right? 2 to 3 years old, okay? That's what macaws and parrots will give you. They also give you, in his species being a macaw, these guys will live 80 plus years, depending on the animal. So, you've got the beak running around your house, 2 to 3-year-old attitude, 80 plus years. Who wants one of these? The children want of these. And this lady over here that I believe is probably a bird lover and may have one at home herself. It takes a very special person to have them as a pet. They get very loud, they wake up really early, they're like having a 2 to 3-year-old. They require that much attention all of their lives. For 80 years. It's exhausting. Anyway, so that's our Luca here. He is going to hang out here. Do you guys have any questions about him?
What areas are is this?
He's tropical deciduous forest, which it's kind of butts up to the Sonoran Desert, but it's down in Mexico. You guys aren't found up here in these areas. Sky Island, some of the parrots we found down there. I can't remember if you can find these guys in the Sky Islands or not. You are being so silly. I'm not going to reward that behavior. They didn't ask for that. Yes?
Do the Mexicans that kill parrots occasionally still migrate up here?
They do. I think there have been a couple, very, very few sightings. They're not sighted very often anymore. Yeah. We have a couple that goes on.
Any reports on sticks macaws?
I'm not sure about that.
No, I would imagine no. I know there's just someone is raising them in South America. That's all I know.
You guys see why he's the last one out here? Exactly.
Does he need to be social?
Yes, very much so. The military macaws are extremely social. They'll live in larger flocks than most of your other macaws. Great questions, guys. Yes?
Is it typical for the parents to be mean to the children?
It's typical for them to kick them out of the nest. Okay. It's just they were overly aggressive towards them.
Do you guys know why? Or have a theory?
He was found, if you'll look on his left side of his upper beak, he has a really bad dent, shall we say, in there, and his parents caused that. So it was overly aggressive. I mean, normally when they kick him out of the nest, they kick him out of the nest. So it was just, it was excessive. So he was removed immediately.
Yeah. Sometimes when they get stressed.
Yeah. And it may have been time for him to go, and they are in an enclosure and there's not far for him to go. So you never know. You can speculate all you want, but he's happy now. You can see he's a ham. He's very social. We have 2 others in our apartment. He's much more social. The other 2 are his younger sisters. They were raised together, so they're more parrot talk to each other. He will mimic a few words, but the others they don't really mimic words at all. But he does. What you think?
You guys
Right.
remove his flight feathers? Or?
We do. He gets trimmed, and one of his sisters gets trimmed. They were never taught to fly, or he was never taught to fly. And you have to teach a parrot to fly.
Really?
So they don't know how to fly. Their parents teach them. They do something similar. They'll have them hop from branch to branch when they're little, and then they'll spread themselves apart and kind of bait them to get them to go from branch to branch, where they eventually have to use their wings to go. So that's how we started doing it here. And I don't know if they ever did it with him. I haven't been here as long as he has. He's flirting right now.
Yes, it is.
How old is the
Really
parents?
oppressing.
How old are his parents?
They're in their 30s.
So when did they start producing? Like reproducing?
He always eats the tree. All right, well, Luke and I are going to hang out here because he's not going to go back. But thank you guys for coming today, and enjoy the rest of your time at the museum. If you guys want to get closer pictures,